Welcome back to another video. It seems like Mkhondo Isizwe is now falling apart and Nhlamulo is not ready to admit that. After he was removed as part of the whip in parliament for Mkhondo Isizwe, he was asked whether or not things are falling apart. You guys won't believe what he said about that.
If Colleen Makhubele will wake up tomorrow, she's no longer the chief whip of your party in parliament. We wake up tomorrow and you yourself are not part of the whippery in parliament, including Ms. Sambudla, Ms. Zuma Sambudla. What should members of the public make of your party? Because that is going to strongly suggest that things are falling apart.
Well, I think if there's one thing that you need to commend us on is that in a space of 6 months, we got the kind of response from South Africans that we got. South Africans believe in us. South Africans continue to believe in us. Now, our party status is that we're the fastest growing political party in the country. Let's not forget that. We're the fastest growing political party in the country. Secondly, the majority of the members of parliament, majority of them are below 50. Majority of them have never been in parliament. But we are, in actual fact, factually so, punching above our weight. And that's a fact, contrary to whatever other people may be saying. And for people to want to scrutinize us and maybe criticize us, and rightfully so, we welcome that because that's how we're actually growing. But no one can ever say that Mkhonto Isizwe's presence is not felt in parliament. And if there's any changes that we make within the party, of course, we are strengthening the party. We make changes to grow, to strengthen our party posture in parliament, to strengthen our agenda to deliver the people's mandate in addressing the issue of poverty, joblessness, and ensuring that we represent the people in parliament accordingly. And that's our role. So we can't be stopped from doing that. And changes are changes. There's nothing wrong with changes whenever changes are taken, whether it be in the party, whether it be in parliament. Like I said, I had to step down. I decided to step down as the whip of communications and then bring in another colleague who can then play that role. It's important that we adapt to the zeitgeist, the pulse of the nation. That is what is important for us as Mkhonto Isizwe. Being able to adapt and ensuring the flexibility to ensure that our posture is correct in addressing those issues.
So changes are afoot?
No, those are your words. And I think that's what you would like to see. We are very stable. If there's any changes, we'll make changes. Why not, if we need to be making changes? But right now, what's important is we're focusing on our parliament work. Yeah. We're focusing on being an effective official opposition. But more so, we're not caring about being an official opposition, to be honest with you, Goli. And this is what South Africans must know. We are the incoming government. And that's what we're focusing on. We're not focusing on being an opposition party. No, we are focusing on being in government and governing this country. It's about a path to power.
Now, it seems like Nhlamulo was trying to justify the mismanagement of Mkhondo Isizwe leadership and himself included. How on earth is Mkhondo Isizwe replacing leadership each and every 2 weeks, guys? As you guys know, Jacob Zuma even said it, Guti, they have replaced over 7 secretary generals, including Floyd. This shows Guti Mkhondo Isizwe is not as organized as EFF, ANC and other political parties. They are the fastest growing party, but disregardless, can people rely on this kind of party? Now they just removed Colleen Makhubele as the chief whip. I'm not even sure whether or not it's been a month since she has been appointed as the chief whip. You guys know Guti Mzwanele was removed as chief whip and then they put Colleen Makhubele and now she was removed. So there's a lot of things going on from this party, guys. This guy Nhlamulo was also removed as part of the whips in parliament. And Duduzile is also gonna be disciplined, guys, shortly. So it shows Guti Mkhondo Isizwe has bigger problems. The problems they have is within the leadership, not outside. Worst part about Mkhondo Isizwe was removing Floyd, and now things are falling apart. I feel like somehow Floyd knew how to manage this party. He kept it organized, and now it just went astray, guys. Members are fighting for leadership, and MK party followers are really angry about everything, the whole entire situation. They want Duduzile and Nhlamulo out, and they want Floyd back. But unfortunately, things are already getting out of control, and it's late to get Floyd Shivambu back. He was busy ignoring Jacob Zuma. Jacob Zuma was trying to set up a meeting with Floyd, and Floyd said no because he wanted to focus on Imaibuye Africa. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, the notification bell. I'll keep you guys updated about latest trends on Mkhondwe Sizwe and EFF.